Hey, welcome back everyone. It's your boy, What If here. Why did I say it like that? Welcome back to another NASCAR Heat 5 live stream. 100% race. It has been, 3 weeks since I did one of these. They had the off week, and then they went to Nashville, which this game doesn't have Nashville. So we're approaching the third week. So it's been a hot minute. So happy to be back on this game to do 100% race at Road America. It's going to be really, really freaking tough. I'll say that right now. I did 2 practice races on default setup. Really freaking hard. It is possible to win, but it is going to be tough. So we're going to do our damnedest to try to get that dub. And see who is the highest. If we win, we'll see who gets second, because then that's what the game's going to predict who's going to win. So far, the game's been right twice on who will win. With William Byron at Atlanta and Denny Hamlin at the Coke 600. So, I mean, it's 2 for 10 in these attempts that I've done, or 2 for 9, I guess, since I've done 9 of these so far. This will be the 10th one. So. Yeah. But, oh, hello, Sprinter. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for being a part of the Discord, too. I appreciate that. Hello, NASCAR fan. Hello, Christopher. Smash that like button. I agree. I agree. Where's that iRacing? I don't play that anymore. I hope you win the race. Well, thank you. I hope I do, too. Well, I guess we'll give it a couple more minutes, and then we'll jump into it. From what I did in practice, the race is actually, I mean, I was going to start the race maybe a little bit earlier, or this stream a bit earlier, but doing some practice races, the race it's going to be very short. It's going to be under 2 hours from the stuff I've tested out. It's 100 minutes to an hour and 40, which I honestly thought it'd be a lot more. And looking at the lap count, that's about right, as far as I know. NASCAR Ignition has it as 65 laps, 62. This game, I think, has about the same. It's pretty close, so I don't know. I guess it's just going to be a short race, even though this is a really long race in real life. I forgot to even mention in the Xfinity video that there was... In between the stage break, it took 21 minutes, which is oh my god. That's a long-ass stage break. But how many laps? I believe it's 60 something. We'll go to race now. Obviously, the driver we're going to go with. It was a toss-up. I'll say this much. It was a toss-up. I didn't know who to pick. But then I thought of one of the people in Day 500 stream, Will, who always likes KFC and always talks about it. So I thought I would be the one to deliver that to him. We're going with Greg Biffle's KFC car from 2016. I don't know why. Bill Elliott was a really close second, even though that probably was one I should honestly go with, because he did run this race in 2018 in a random one-off race, and his 23 car looked a lot like his Melling number 9 car. But we're going with this. We're going with this. I like this car. And I like KFC. I haven't had it in a really long, in 4 months. But I like it. It's a nice looking car. So figure we'll go with it. Exactly. Dub Biff. So there's really no correlation, but he did get cucked in the SRX race with Paul Tracy. Amazing car control on his part to keep the car not destroyed. I mean, that was insane. So big props to him for having that talent. SRX race was extremely good. Holy shit, it was really good. There's just only a couple problems with the race. And it's not so much the race itself, it's just other things surrounding it. way too much in between stuff. Why is this turning into a race review of that? I don't know. But yeah, it was just, God, just way too much in between stuff. Like in between like the Heat 1 and 2s. Like, you would race for 10 minutes, and I swear, it felt like it was like a 15 to 20 minute break afterwards. It's like, why break up the flow of the race with this, like, random skits? Like, I did not need to see Willie T. Ribbs drink sewer water. No. No. Just no. The only, like, segment I liked, which was placed in a wrong point, it should have been, like, before the race started, was explaining like the history of Stafford and going into like the ownerships of like the different people that owned it and like the history. That was good. I liked that segment, but that shouldn't have been after like Heat 2. You shouldn't be giving like a history of the track in the middle. Like that should be at the beginning of the. I don't know. That was weird. Willie T. Ribbs. This is like the first race I watched like from beginning to end all year because I checked on my cable. I don't have CBS. I'm like, what? So I had to watch Rowdy's like stream of it, which is fine. But I don't have regular CBS. Even in that like I have like basic cable, but if I get like the extended, it's not even in the extended. So it's like, what? So that doesn't make any sense. So yeah, I actually cannot watch the race, which is really absolutely annoying. But yeah, Willie T. Ribbs is horrible being a broadcaster. It's just so awkward, so like slow. He's just not for it. I'm not a fan of it. Alan Bestwick as always was fantastic. The fun flags were pointless and irrelevant. Like why would you throw them when there's like a 3-car battle for a lead and like it's not like nothing like it's its own series. If it wants to do stupid shit like that, sure, but why do that when there's like a 3-car battle for lead and it's like awesome? What is the purpose of that? It's stupid. I hated that. That's like the one, like as far as like the racing is concerned, that's the only thing I hate is just those stupid fun flags. Like what's, oh, it's so gimmicky. And they're not even at a point where it's like, okay, I hate it, but I get why they did it. I should save these rants for the race, but I'm going to be focusing really hardcore in the race, so I better get that out of my system. Can you show the SRX cars? I'm not playing the SRX game right now. Yeah, Newman was great. I did not expect him to come out of nowhere and win the race like that, and it was pretty awesome. It was really cool to see his victory lane celebration, and that moment with his children. That got my cold heart a little bit warmer, seeing that. That was beautiful, magical, little awesome moment to see, considering, you know, 2 years ago we thought we lost them. So that was all. It was a great feel-good win, and I liked it. It was a good race. I wish the races were a little bit longer and less fun flags. Oh, on this game. Yeah. They're not really SRX cars, they're just dirt cars But yeah, so I want to eventually do a career mode on this game on the PC. I'm still waiting for like the paint scheme stuff to get finished from High TV and all that, but yeah, we'll go through them. We got Marco Andretti. A lot of these I believe are based on last season's, but I don't think there's anything majorly different, but we got some extra ones. We got Christopher Bell, Greg Biffle, 69, nice. Scott Bloomquist and Zero. Some of these are based on real life, some of them aren't. Obviously, a lot of these are really cool designs with, like, you know, Boyer's Jack Daniels car, Briscoe's High Point, Castroneves, Doug Kobe, Haley Deegan, Dale Jr.'s Budweiser 8. That's pretty cool. Edwards is 99. Bill Elliott, Chase Elliott, Ernie Francis, Ty Gibbs, Jeff Gordon. It's a hot-looking car. Robbie Gordon, Casey Kane, Tony Kanaan. There's a good chunk of cars. Like, really, really impressive that there's this many in here. Oh my god, a Kenny Walls square D one. That's... Oh. But yeah, it's nice. But that's not what we're racing with today. We're going with Biffle. Going with the 16 car. So, yeah, we're going to go with him. Might as well start doing the race here. So, Road America is down here. 62 laps. Here's the race settings we're going to go with. Obviously, max difficulty 105, 100% race length, normal tire and fuel consumption, normal wear rate, but our fall off is to more grip. Cautions are relaxed. I tested this off camera when I was practicing. And the relaxed yellows seem to be the best here because they wreck going through the little kink or something, and they wreck. So I don't want this race to be like an hour long, so we're just going to keep it to relaxed. Multiple race stages. As far as the AI settings are concerned, narrow. Everything else is pretty the same. Mechanical fares and infrequent. This seems to be pretty good. It's right on that borderline of like not being possible to win, but it's going to be tough. We're actually going to qualify for this race too. That's how hardcore we're going with this. I now have a bad feeling about Kurt Busch Road America. Don't say that. I don't want Kurt to have a bad race. He deserves all the good races ever. He deserves the best ever. Alright, we're going to start it. SRX Game Legend difficulty is extremely hard, especially on that. Yes, I remember when I was doing except for Slinger, but I was doing like other stuff. I wanted to do like a championship mode, but the game kept breaking. With like the mods and stuff, so it might be fixed now, but I haven't got a chance to re-download stuff to see if it worked. But for the most part, it seemed like, you know, yeah, it's really hard. It was like that before the mod stuff came out. Game is really freaking tough on the max difficulty. What? Hello? What? Something is wrong with Greg Biffle. I'm no expert on human anatomy and biology, but I don't think Biffle is black. What? It's not even close. Oh my god, he's in the KFC car too. Oh my god, it just dawned on me. Oh my god, that's hilarious and awful all at the same time. Oh my god, I didn't even think of that. What the absolute fiddle. Alright, I think we might need to go to Google, ladies and gentlemen. We might. Let's I'm pretty sure Biffle is not black. No. In fact, he is not. Look at this. Biffle is not that. He a white man. What? As a white man, I'm offended. What is this? That's not. Who are you? I'm upset. The Biff got a tan. The game glitch. Maybe. We're just gonna race. Oh my god, that's dull. Where's Watermelon Man Chastain? I'm afraid to look at him. He may not be of this earth. Who did this? Who in the High TV team did that? Because that is amazing. Excuse me. Would I ever drive as Kyle Busch one race? I don't think I would. Well, we're going to do qualifying. I got my half lemonade, half iced tea again from last week. I only want to drink it when I know it's stream time, so I'm going to try to make this thing last. I'll probably drink all of it today because I think I drink like 70% of it already, so. Yeah. Is this a mod? Yes, it is. So, we'll jump into qualifying here. Pole is at 2:02. God damn, real life they're running like 2:10 maybe? That's really fast.
Let's go.
I like how the engine starts up too when you start going for the first time in qualifying. Yeah, this track's, it's tough to drive because like the physics obviously on road courses aren't that good. But I feel like I've adapted to the crappiness of it. But yeah, it's a really, really fun track to drive on. It really bugs me that it seems like this might be the last race here, based on how they want to go to the Chicago street course. Which doesn't make a whole lot of sense, because I feel like that's going to be probably a crap race anyways. Road America's it's good. I hate the stage breaks, but racing-wise, it's good. With the default setup too, I was using like a custom setup before, and I just thought it was a bit too easy. The only setup I can find online that I really liked was from Wow That's Garbage, who used to be in the Pro Series. And yeah, it's a really fast setup. It's out of control, but it's fast. It is really good. It just took me a little bit to get used to it. But I was just kind of crushing the field a bit too much, and I didn't want that. I wanted at least a challenge, so I tried with the default setup, and I struggled for a bit. I eventually kind of got the hang of it over time, and now I'm about on par with the leaders. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I just never thought the Cup Series would race here again. But you know, here we are. So as far as fuel is concerned, I don't think it's really going to be an issue in the first two stages, just because I think the fuel runs about 19 laps. So that's never really going to be a problem, except for the last stage. What do I have against Kyle Busch? Well, one of them is really just his attitude. I love to hate him. He's a great heel for the sport. I can definitely embrace that element. I just cut that corner. But there's and also he's like obviously big King Leech of the Busch and Truck Series for eons. Wrecked Ron Hornaday for the championship at Texas when he was battling for a title. That's kind of shitty. A lot of small incidents, a lot of bigger ones, but yeah, just never really grew up. His attitude just sucks, and that's kind of been the same. But I can't. That's not me saying he's bad at driving, because obviously he's extremely talented. But yeah, I just don't really like that type of driver. Which is funny coming from me because I like Kurt Busch, but Kurt has been a changed man since then. Now, when I did some practice, I qualified in like 13th, so I'm thinking I should be able to do that here. This corner is really deceptive. The car gets very, very light, so I'm basically off the throttle that entire time going up that hill. I don't know, just something to point, but Alright, so we are obviously not going to get the pole because that time is disgusting, but 2:05 should be about what I'm expecting. Okay, 2:05.9, 12. That's basically right where I need to qualify, right what I was like expecting. So that's actually perfect. Almirola 10th, Harvick 16th, Blaney, Chastain, and ooh, Truex. Oh my God, Eric Jones is 4th. Oh, that's cool. Tyler Reddick's up there. Truex, Bowman, Kurt. Yes. Chris Buescher, my teammate essentially, because I'm in the 16 car. Well, I guess we'll, here we go. We'll see what we could do. I almost said what we want. That's like Hey, 11th. I think we're on the outside, so that might actually be bad. No anime has got anything on Kurt Busch's redemption arc. You're mostly right, except for Nico Robin. Except for Nico Robin, okay? That is a whole. I'm getting emotional here. I can't look at it for too long. She will be on another level in terms of like a real life person redemption arc. Kurt is like number 1 in my heart. I don't know. I'm getting emotional. Chicago Street Course. Yeah. You got that right. Yeah. I half agree. Because Kurt, I'm not going to put Kurt over Robin. That is where the line. That's where that line stops. We don't go that far. I can't do that to my girl. Oh, I'm getting emotional. I'm gonna start crying here. Are you gonna drive the hometown boy? I have to. I don't think so. I generally want to try to do like drivers that have retired, but obviously I can break the rules. But I don't know. Sometimes I don't know. I haven't thought that far ahead yet. I don't know who I'll pick for Atlanta. I picked Bobby Labonte. I might go with him again. Or maybe Terry Labonte. I don't know. You gotta find out. We'll find out in the thumbnail. But for now, we're gonna jump into the race. 62 laps. Oh boy. Long race. Well, it's gonna take a lot of laps. It's gonna feel long. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Alright. Okay. Kurt did not go to the back, so that's a plus. Yes! He's not as fast as he's supposed to be! Yes! Oh, Kyle. Oh, Kyle. Oh, this is gonna be a good ass day. I don't even care where I finish. Logano is gonna is a snowflake. Oh, that's beautiful. Here we go. Green flag's out. We're underway here. For 62 laps. I really could have been like macho aggressive on the start, but I'm gonna play by the rules in the first stage. We're just gonna get our feet wet, not do anything absolutely, like, mental on the start here. We'll do that for the end of the race. Hey, hello, Mark Harmon. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Holy, what a run. What a run there. Good lord. Alright, we're just going to brake early. They kind of stack up a little bit here. There you go, Kurt. You go get by Buescher. Trying really careful to be a squeaky clean noodle that was... Oh, Larson, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, Larson. Oh my god, I just... Oh my god, did that really did affect them. Hopefully there wasn't any Larson Elite Precision. Don't watch the stream. I don't want you to find out what happened to Larson. Oh, that was awful. I was trying to be a squeaky clean noodle, And I didn't do that at all. How did I get a run through there? That's a YouTube short right there. If I ever want to do a YouTube short, that might be one of them right there. Kurt, don't put that on me, Ricky Bobby. No. No. I do not want you to be an enemy. That was so bad. Look at the freaking map. It's all like spread out. I really messed up the field back there. One thing I was noticing when I was doing this race is really the biggest issue I have is just this corner here. They always seem to get through here really, really good. Like that, for example. Like they gain about a second on me through there, and it's really annoying. Nobody out back. But from what I learned, it seemed like the last break, like the third brake marker in that corner, or if you go past the second braking marker there, and then start slowing down, then it seems like it works. I think I was braking just a tad bit too early? I don't know. It's just this really fine line, because if you go beyond it, then the car just gets stupid to drive in that corner, so you really got to be careful. Damn, I'm like making the temps go up. I didn't think I was doing that, but, you know, with all the high gears and stuff, I guess that makes sense. Going through the carousel there. But yeah, the car, I mean, it feels pretty good. It's on edge. I'm just trying to be a little bit careful here in stage 1. Just kind of setting myself up, because if we start stage 2 in, like, the top 5, then with how good of a restart we get, I mean, I didn't show it here on the start, but I really, really have a good restart here. Just, I don't know if that's how the game works, the default setup is concerned, but I don't know. But hey, Eric Jones is 5th. Not bad.
All clear, no pressure from behind.
There we go, cracked top 5. Really, lap traffic should play a factor in this one until maybe the end of the race if it goes green in the last stage. So it's really just going to come down to just race skill, and yeah, we are really making the car boil. I don't know if you saw that there, but I did brake like a little bit after the second braking marker. It's not by a whole lot, but it does seem like it helps getting through there. Because that's about really the only part of the track where I lose a huge amount of time. Everywhere else, I'm either on par with them or just, you know, a little bit faster. So, just trying to keep myself in position here. We just can't afford to make any dumb mistakes. Now we gotta see where Larson's at after all that. Oh boy. Luckily that was really early. Hopefully Epileptic Bumblebee doesn't tune in, because I believe she's a big Hendrick fangirl, so I don't want her to witness that atrocity on camera. But hey, Chase Elliott's leading, so the game's, I don't know, it's predicting last year's race pretty accurately. If that says anything. Was it a Hendrick first, third, and somewhere back there? I don't know. First, third, and wherever Larson's at, and Byron, who I don't even know where he is at, but all I know is Logano is Snowflake today, which is really the best news I could have ever heard. That makes me so happy. It's crazy. If you look at like Steam play counts and stuff, there's so many people playing this game on Steam. It's insane. There's like I mean, I checked a couple weeks ago and it was like over 200 people, which was really close to the game's like peak amount of players at one point. I just can't believe that. It's really cool to see this game have life, considering the console version is such trash. I mean, at least for me it was. Obviously on PC it's nice to actually play the game and not have the frames drop constantly. Because as you see, when that's not happening, I'm a decent player. I'm like a 6 out of 10. That's all I want. Also, this corner here, too, if we nail it right, we can gain a shit ton of time here, too. I just, can't always do it. I guess we'll start to track our time. That last lap was my fastest lap of the entire race thus far. The 2:04.
10 to go, next time by.
That's a little bit off, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see if we can try to run them down. I mean, I just don't think. I mean, we're a bit too far back for that, but we could always dream. It was like, what, 12.1? Honestly, I was really close to picking Ryan Newman for this race. Not because he won the SRX race, but, like, I was thinking, like, well, we're in Wisconsin. There's a big cheese thing on the track here, so, like, go with Ryan Newman's, like, Velveeta car if it's in this game. I can't remember, but that would be another really good combination, and it would have been topical because he won the SRX race, so it would have been like a double whammy of like topical stuff. But no, I stuck to my guns and went with frickin' KFC. Why, I don't really know, except for the very obvious reason I like KFC. The only thing that bugs me about KFC now is they got rid of their like chicken and fries combo meal. And now you have to get like the regular order, and it's like $17 for it. It's like, god damn, that's too much. Before, it was like $7.49 for the combo meal. It's like, all right, that's really good. Now it's like double that price, and it's just no. So I don't think I'll be going there for a very long time unless they bring it back. We caught up to Hamlin. There we go. We're going to get him by for fourth. We got Bowman here in third. Okay, Truex is second. About 2.5, I think, back. I know we asked about your dad 1,000 times. No, it's fine. I'm glad people ask. I appreciate it. He's doing fine for the most part. It's still about the same as the last update. It's just one of the things that he's been still dealing with is just a bit of dizziness. I think a lot of that is more on him though, because the doctors advised him like when he gets up to take a second and like stand up straight on the couch and then get up, not just get up right away. Dad hasn't done that, so when he does that, like right away, like he just feels very lightheaded and dizzy, and it's just, I don't know, he's just really stubborn when it comes to doing what doctors tell him to do. But obviously doctors, were saying, hey, you gotta quit smoking, you can't smoke when you have, a heart like that. It's making it, it's making your lungs work harder, and he still does, he still smokes, so like, it's really annoying. Like, I feel like he'd probably be feeling at least a little bit better if he just listened to what the doctor said, but Yeah, he's just very stubborn. That's really the only other thing. But I mean, for the most part, he's all right. Just we've been able to get by decently enough, so that's good. My parents still thank everybody for the fundraiser back in February. All that stuff was going on because the amount that you raised did help out a lot. So I'm always really grateful for that because that really helped us.
Excellent lap. Good job.
No, I did not know about the Ford Mustang.
All clear.
Oh boy. Alright, we got third. Our next site's Truex, but he's like 10 seconds up the road. Chase Elliott's he's actually gapping me. Which is a bit of a problem. I didn't see Chase Elliott being like on fire. So I guess maybe that's like the best thing to take away from the race. Is that he's not on fire. Because then he would be even faster. 203.9, damn. As you see just from that one corner there, we almost lose about a second. So all the time we gain in the lap up to that point doesn't really mean anything, which is quite frustrating. Because everywhere else on the track, we're pretty decent. Yeah, as far as the SRX race is concerned, just I don't know. It's just weird to have such a long break after a heat where it's like they race for about 10 minutes or 11 minutes and then they have like a 20-minute break in between. It just feels like it's like 40% of the race is just filled up with like random just bits during the race. Like usually you say that stuff for before the race, not during the race. And God, Willie T is so cringy. Like, why was there a fucking segment of him drinking sewer water? It's like, why? That was a really good fucking lap, too. Holy shit. That could have been bad. I just can't believe that good of a lap time, and we barely gained any time on Chase. Like that's terrifying when we actually, I don't know. It's very concerning. If anything, us starting third for stage 2, I think is going to be the best thing because we can get our, super mega ultra, like start, and then we can really, I don't know if we can gap them, but we can kind of keep them at bay for a bit. Let's see, what is it this time? 14.1? Okay, still a 2:03 something, so I'm actually faster than what I was in practice, so maybe it's the shower. Maybe the shower does something about it. Like it gives me like that extra 10%. I don't know. Did I just see Truex? That that kind of surprised me. I'm able to see him. Now that's a lap car. If that's Joey Logano, I'm gonna laugh. I don't think it is though. It's not. I would see that from a mile away with the bright yellow car. That's interesting. Didn't expect to see a lap car already, but maybe they blew up at some point.
5 to go. You got this.
Yeah, it's still about the same with the interval. Man, imagine if there wasn't any stages, how screwed we would be. At least for a little bit, just because he has such a big lead. But then we catch lap traffic, and then I would probably catch him that way. So I don't know. Just damn. Imagine if there wasn't stages. I don't know, but yeah, it's been a pretty chill stage so far, all things considered. Just trying very carefully to hit my marks, not to get too sideways. The Truex scheme. I believe it's a 4th of July scheme because this race is on 4th of July. So I imagine that's probably the scheme. I haven't seen it yet. Ooh, BC Whizzle. Thank you for being a channel member. Hell yeah. I appreciate it. Thank you. Welcome to the club. We got some emotes in there. We got some, I got like the classic angry what if face. We got some 7s for Alan Kwik, and, yeah, we've got a couple of stuff in there. It's, some pretty neat stuff. Well, I appreciate that, though. Thank you. I gotta update my channel member thing now. It's cool. It's cool to see that go up, though. I like that. I appreciate it. It means a lot. Oh my gosh, that BJ McLeod. Damn, he is slow. Even in my practice races, it would take about like 20 laps for the leaders to catch a lap car, but not in 11 laps. That's like a whole other level of slow. Well, thank you for supporting the channel, man. I appreciate that. That's really cool. It means a lot. So, thank you for watching and sticking around for so long. My dumbass is still somehow going at all this. Okay, so someone... 39... Okay, so someone DNF'd then. But they're not on pit road, so... Oh boy. That's not what I wanted. That was a... Oh my god, that was a terrible set of corners. Sheesh. Oh yeah, someone's definitely going to lock up the brakes going into turn 1. I'm really curious to see how the Gen 7 cars race here. I would imagine it's going to be a good race. At least I'm hoping so. Xfinity was pretty boring until the last few laps. So, I mean... But a lot of that had to do with cup leaders, so... I don't know. I have to imagine the race should be above average. I'm expecting that at least. Damn, Chase is about to lap more people maybe by the end of this race. That's insane. I mean, I really cannot believe just how fast he is. 2:03.8 on 13-lap old tires here. That's incredible. That's also incredible that I cut that entire corner. Smash that like button if you haven't. Yeah! Yeah, I agree, Christopher. Smash that like button. Holy crap, 50 plus people watching. Thank you for stopping by and watching me. I really appreciate it. I do think next stage is going to be pretty interesting just because obviously the field's going to be much more bunched up. I'm going to have the epic restart here, so keep your fingers off the X button or whatever. It's gonna get spicy like fried chicken. I don't know. Why am I going into third? I'm just... Can't wait for my webcam to be surrounded by everybody's... Me too. I agree. Me too. I'm hoping that happens one day. That'll be really nice. White flag is stage number 1. I think Chase Elliott's lapping more people. I think. Uh-oh. Out of the way, BJ. That was such a light tap. I didn't even get damage in my nose from that. I'm sorry. That was bad. That was bad. Yeah, Chase Elliott's getting held up because now all of a sudden he lost like a half a second on me, so yeah, he's officially in lap traffic territory now. Tires are getting worn. Damn, he lost 4 seconds on me. That's insane. Did Truex sneak in? Hey, he's right there. I don't know. Keep an eye on this then. Half a second, 6/10. Half a second again. Last stage got pretty interesting. It got decently close. But I mean, the fact Chase lost, what, 8 seconds in the span of 2 laps here? That is absolutely insane. Yeah, well, Chase wins stage 1, Truex second, I get third. Bowman probably fourth. The field is really spread out. Not bad. Not bad of a stage, all things considered. Despite the fact I dumped Kyle Larson. Kurt got 10th, alright. Kyle Larson ends up getting 21st. Oh, man. That's gonna... I just, like, ruined his whole race. Yeah, Kurt gets a stage point. Alright, we're gonna pit 4 tires and fuel. We should cycle out to third because we're still up here. We got no damage to repair. Yep, alright, well. Okay, good. Everybody's... from Kurt gained a spot. Yeah, I saw that.
Have a good day.
Here we go, stage 2.
Drive smart.
There we go, green flag. This is what I mean about the super ultra mega start, because, man, that acceleration, we could just go the high side here and pass them all. A new leader. Run away. We hit the sand trap a little bit, but we're gonna run away. Every other part of the track I'm fine with. It's just that one you should be out of sport. No, because I did take out like 13 cars. It just looked like a single spin. We're gonna play a little defense here, just defend the bottom a little bit. They didn't game me on me that much there, so I'm actually kind of impressed. But so far, I mean, that's a 2-second lead. Damn. What? They must be battling for a lead or something. Something has to be going on back there for me to pull away to that extent. Because that doesn't make any sense. Usually they are pretty close. Well, I mean, if the game wants to predict Truex to win, I'm up for it. I can't look back because it's going into this freaking, like, Requiem for a Dream pan out. I'm going to assume Chase is just second now. He's good, he's clear. For the incident. Oh shit. Does this predict Biffle's gonna win in the crypto car? No, I just like to always pick retired drivers or just classic ones. And we always kind of go based on, if I end up winning, then we go by, like, you know, the highest finisher, which, you know, obviously would be second place then. Just saying no, it should be out of the sport. I don't know if I would say out of the sport, but I would think something would come of that. Or, I mean, after the race, NASCAR asked them to go to the hauler, and they basically said, no, hey, don't do that again, which is stupid because he did that shit before, back in Vegas in 2020, so it's not like this is the first time he's done it, and so that's stupid. But yeah, it's just pretty embarrassing. Glad people like my rant on that. Really got a lot of heated, not heated, but a lot of comments on it. A lot of people giving their opinions now, which is always really cool to kind of see. So I appreciate that. It does seem like whenever I do rants, they always perform a bit better. But it's got to come naturally. I can't force a rant. It's just that whole series of events genuinely angered me. So I always want to try to keep that. Because, like, I don't want to be, like, making rant videos every week or anything. Unless, literally, something stupid happens every week that's, like, worth making a video to talk about. Which Biffle's number was 69 because of SRX. Yeah, I do too. It's funny because, I mean, when he didn't have a cup ride after 2016, the whole offseason between 2016 and 2017, he was memeing it up a storm trying to get, like, the number 69 car for, I don't know what, I don't know what, he was trying to get a sponsor. I don't know if he was trying to get a sponsor, but he was using 69 with, I don't know if it was Dairy Queen. But it was something. I can't remember it now, but it was really funny to see him do that. That whole, like, I guess marketing campaign he was trying to do for himself. Yeah, Harvick didn't get the penalty either back in 2015. But then again, two wrongs don't make a right. Like, that was still a stupid call then, and this is a stupid call now, so it doesn't make it any better. It doesn't make it better that they didn't do something twice, or two different occasions. Chase has been closing in on me, but it's not enough. But we're just kind of keeping him at a bay. But this is why I was saying it was so important to get that good start, because even now we're not pulling away from him like you would think. Just kind of keeping him at bay. He's going to gain about a second coming up into this corner now, so we've got to at least have a second before we get into this upcoming corner. Can't look back because this game is dumb sometimes. Some car is really, really off the pace. Maybe they wrecked? Or it was like a single car spin? I don't know, but they are very peculiarly off the track. Or off the pace. I can't believe I said all that and I didn't flub up the word. I'm actually kind of impressed with myself. What if your temperature alert is on? What? What does that mean? Damn, Chase fucking caught up to me right away. Is it on my phone? I don't know what you're talking about. How in the world did you shift in a sec? I honestly don't know. I don't know how I didn't wreck there. Like I said, the car is on edge. And this is with the 4 slider. So it's not even like... It's still a bit tight, so sometimes... Oh! Oh, okay. Yeah, that's... Well, it goes off and on. Alright, we're gonna play a little bit of defense here. Kind of defend the bottom there. Oh, he's there.
Look ahead for me.
We're clear.
All clear, no pressure from behind.
Whoa, barely cleared there. Alright. We kept the lead. Sheesh. The race starts at 3 Eastern. We gap chase a little bit there, so that's good. We're starting to build the gap back on, but props to Trix. He's kind of hanging in there. So it's starting to turn into a 3-car battle of sorts. Oh, man. Lost a couple tenths there just on that slide. I'm throwing it into that corner as hard as I possibly can. And he still is able to gain a little bit through there. But we kept him behind us, so now we can start to pull away again. Oh, we got them good there. We got them even more through theirs, so that's good. It's tough. On max difficulty with the default setup, it's really freaking difficult. It's not impossible to win, but it is really hard. The one race I was able to win with a default setup, kind of got lucky. It was during like the last stage went green and Chase got caught in lap traffic. It was really under very specific circumstances I was able to win. So even right now, like, I don't know, it's gonna come down to the wire, I bet. $50 people watching still. Thank you for stopping by. I guess while I have this many people here, I gotta do my like once a stream like plug. It's like tradition now. But hey, if you want to support the channel, you want to keep me fed and all that good stuff, and everything, throw some super chats, throw some donations, do whatever you gotta do. Because I would greatly appreciate that. That's always really nice to receive, and you know, it supports the creator and all that good stuff. So hey, it's holy shit, Chase Elliott. Stop. I'm having my moment here with my people. That was really bad. Dirt everywhere. But yeah, sure. We'll, I don't know what I was trying to say. You know, maybe there's a possibility that I make it look easy because I'm so good. Yeah. Because this is, I mean, we're barely hanging on to the lead. Like, I'm not even able to pull away from them. Like, I'm still on the edge literally every lap. It's not, at least with this track. In this particular track, in this particular event, it is not easy. Gapplebees. What? Gapplebees. I actually like that. That's kind of... It has an oddly good ring to it. Hi, Chase. Bye, Chase. Damn, I didn't even get a chance to say hello to Golf Kid, who's, you know, he's been like an OG watcher and follower of mine forever, so. I didn't even think about that. Hopefully he's still here. Hello. Thanks for stopping by in the stream. Where's the Road America waifu? Who is that then? I don't know. Is it a cheese girl or something? Like, I don't know. Would it be technically like a mouse girl? Is that a... Because they would like cheese, and this is like Cheese County? I don't know. You're giving me questions I don't have the answers to. I need context. 4 laps to go in stage 2. I hope Truex can beat Chase today in this race, because then that means Truex has a chance to win on a road course, and that would be great. I'd like to see him win again. Oh my hot damn. Oh my god, what? Wow! Oh my god, it's just a whiplash of, like, nothing happening to insanity in, like, one corner. Oh, we're still there. Oh. We're okay. What is this race now all of a sudden? Oh, Truex chickened out. Oh, that gave Truex second. Sure, I'll take it. Wow, yeah, that corner is so... It's so tricky to get down, and they gained so much time through there. It's just... Wow. That was awesome. Damn, I mean, that just came out of nowhere. I was not prepared for that. Chicken down. Thunder 04 bonus stream, not a bad idea, but I don't want it, because this race is going to end right around, like, 2 o'clock, maybe. And Thunder 04, it usually takes, like, an hour and a half to complete, like, a race. Hi, Truex. Bye, Truex. And, like, I don't want the Thunder 04 race to bleed into the real-life race stream. So I don't think it's a possibility. But I will say, Thunder 04 is going to come back this Thursday. I want it to be, like, a throwback, like, Thursday stream of, like, Thunder 04, like, career mode, like a once-a-week thing. I was thinking, like, what day to do it. I think Thursday would be perfect. I'll do it Thursdays around, like, 5. So I can start a couple hours before Moots does his stream, and then obviously it will still bleed into his a little bit, but it won't be too bad. So that's my plan. Because it is fun to stream, and it's been fun to do that lately, especially like with this game on every Sunday. There was like a time where, you know, it was hard for me to do a race where it was hard for me to find like the motivation to always like do like a schedule for, like, streams and stuff. But now, for whatever reason, I've got into a schedule. Maybe because I start off small and be like, okay, we'll do one, like, once a week, like a Sunday thing. Have that be, like, tradition for... And then see where it goes. And if I want to do more, I'll do more. And if I don't, then I won't. But it's, you know, it just kind of blossomed into it. After the race. Sunday night racing. That's not a bad idea. But usually... after the race, I would always do, like, my race reviews and stuff and get that, like, recorded and stuff. So I'm still busy and stuff even after the race is done, so I just don't think I would have time for it. But maybe I could do it Monday? I don't know. On, like, 4th of July? I don't know. That's a possibility, but I'm not positive. Sunday Night Lightning. Ooh, that does sound good. I like the wording of that. But yeah, I just won't really have enough time. By the time the race ends, and then, you know, getting, like, the race review stuff, making that and rendering it, uploading it, getting it ready for the next day, it'll already be, like, 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock, and usually by that point, I'm kind of done for the night, and I just want to relax. Only 50 people watching, 29 likes. Smash the... Christopher Fry. He is like my certified like button guy. I don't know what to call him, but he's always there to do that. So I love that. I appreciate it. But yeah, do what Chris says. Like the stream, support it. It helps out in the algorithm. It really does, which it's weird to think, because I'm not really like the video person, but it does help out the algorithm. So if you do that with the live streams, it'll help get more eyeballs on it, or eyeball, or no eyes, or whoever. And, you know, it can kind of blossom, which it's sort of starting to do now, because when I first started doing this, it was really hard just to get like 20 people watching at a time. But now we're just like casually getting 40, sometimes 50. It's like, that's freaking awesome. Also, Truex is trying so hard for so many laps to try and get by me, and it never works. Chase is right there though, so. Chris Fry is your PR guy. Oh my god, that kind of has some, like, alliteration to it. Chris Fry, the PR guy. Oh my god, that's perfect. That is perfect. Oh my god, that has a really good ring to it. I like that. Sprinter, you just came up with, like, a brilliant, like, name for him. That is... Oh my god, that is beautiful. Yeah, but we're going to win stage 2. It was kind of interesting there for a bit, but we'll get it.
Took that stage. Great job.
Phew. Why no iRacing? Did you get banned? No, I didn't get banned. I just lost interest in it. It was just... One, just the amount of practice you'd have to do for a race each week was just extremely time-consuming. And it just, after a while, it just wasn't really fun. Like, I would get used to a track, and then it would go to somewhere else. So sometimes I would have to buy the track, and that, like, the cost for stuff is so expensive. Just, like, it's such a money pit. And I just kind of got tired of playing into that, and I just really just wasn't having fun with it. It was hard to really stream just because you had to be so focused in on it. It was really hard to do that, and it just really wasn't fun, and I just lost interest in it. So that's kind of what happened with it. Obviously, the whole situation I felt bad with, because you know, people have invested in me getting in. I felt really fucking bad. I tried to reach out to anyone I could that helped me throughout getting, like, all the funding stuff for, like, PC stuff if they wanted a refund, and people shockingly were understanding and didn't want a refund or anything. So I really appreciated that, because honestly I would have probably wanted a refund if someone did that. But we got a really good launch off the start, and we should be pretty good from here on out to kind of hold on to the lead for a bit. Truex is still second, which I like. Kurt dropped back to 13th in the stage. I did notice that. Eric Jones dropped as well, so that's kind of unfortunate. Hello, Craig. Thanks for stopping by in the stream. I appreciate it. And, yeah, I wish Darrell Waltrip would do a commercial for the next-gen cars. I feel like he would love these cars a lot. I mean, heck, it got Mark Martin out of retirement to at least get in the booth and talk about the next-gen cars because he really liked them. He had no interest in Gen 6 cars by the end of it with the 550 package and stuff. Mark was pretty vocal on hating it. So the fact that, you know, he was, you know, very happy to see how the Gen 7 cars are running, I think that's a sign of something, because Mark has no ties to really NASCAR anymore, so obviously he could say whatever he wants, so if he's saying now that, you know, he likes the cars, then I think it comes from a pretty genuine place. Oh, yeah, he did do that for the card. Oh, my God, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. Well, I guess Darrell was just more... I don't know. I mean, obviously, that was, you know, when the car tomorrow first introduced, that was 07, so that was 15 years ago, so... I guess maybe by this time, Walter just is kind of enjoying retirement, not doing a whole lot. Can't blame him. I mean, he's been involved with racing for so many decades, so can't blame him for wanting a vacation, just a break. So obviously he came back for Dirt Bristol. That was more of just like a one-off thing. In this race, I've noticed track position has been extremely difficult. Like, I've very rarely seen anyone like make a position. Like, really, the only pass we saw that I noticed was just Chase losing second and Truex taking it over. That was really because of my fault. I'm just really worried about this last green flag stop that we gotta hit. Because when I was doing stuff in practice, I could not stay out as long as the, you know, cars behind me. I would always have to pit early. And you would think at a track this big it would help, but it didn't. So we're gonna have to really just get lucky and hope lap traffic kind of messes them up. So we'll have to wait and see. Who do I have winning the race? It's hard to say. Obviously, with the Gen 7 cars like how they are now, it's hard to really predict a winner anymore. I'm just going to be biased and go with Trackhouse. Either Chastain or Suarez. That's always a possibility. I guess that's my pick. I guess picks, plural. Yeah, I think the diffusers have some kind of weird issue with tracks under 1.5 miles for whatever reason, because Nashville was sort of like that too. It wasn't as bad as like Martinsville, obviously, but Still had something to do with it. I guess I guess that might be the cause of the problem. So I'm hoping they go back to Martinsville again. They just get rid of the diffuser, and we'll see what that can do from there. Because that might be the big root of all the problems then. Oh god, hi Truex. He keeps trying. Oh god, just barely cut him off there. Run away. Just run away. When will Reddick win his first race? I don't know, man. That's hard to say. His poor season has been so up and down of just being plagued with awful luck. He deserves so much better than RCR at this point. I would love to see him at Stewart-Haas and get Cole Custer out of that fucking ride, because Custer has done nothing. His last top 10 was at Kentucky of 2020. It's sad. Get him out of the damn series. Watch I say that, then Cole Custer's gonna have like a top 5 run or something. It was still a baffling decision even back in 2018 when I think about it. Of why would they let Kurt Busch go? He got them a win in every year, got them in the playoffs, had, you know, pretty decent top 5s, a good chunk of top 10s. Like, he was good. Like, I don't know, he did pretty well. I don't know why they, like, Stewart-Haas would get rid of him. And for someone like, well, Suarez was in that car in 2019. I mean, you know, as you know, so far, Kurt has been the best driver in the 41 for Stewart-Haas. Suarez didn't do a whole lot with it, and Custer hasn't. He's gotten a win in like 3 or 2 top 5s and like 7 top 10s in that car in 3 seasons. I don't know. It just, I don't get it. I'm amazed of how bad he's been underperforming. Like, it's impressive, because usually there would be some kind of numbers that would be kind of like respectable, but just weird. Kurt's better off where he is. I mean, where he is now, yeah. Definitely better. Well, no, it's hard to say. It's really hard to say. Because technically speaking, based on last year's stats, he's doing worse this year than he was last year at Ganassi. Barely. Like, obviously Kurt got a win faster, this season compared to the previous year. And he's almost led as much laps as he did. I mean, he might probably outperform his last year's stats. Just as of this moment, he is just under where he was running last year in terms of like his average finishes and everything. So I'm hoping I'm proven wrong, and then by the year's end, he'll have all of his stats will improve. Obviously, I'm hoping he'll have more top 5s, top 10s. His average finish will be better. Like, that's the dream scenario. Right now, it's not quite the case. But I don't remember what his average finish and how he was running, like, what that was like a year ago. Like, at this point in 2021. I don't remember. But considering, I mean, all things considered, the fact that he's joining... that was a really weird camera angle. I don't know what the game did there. But the fact, to be fair, given the fact that Kurt's with this is their second year of its existence, and able to take a brand new car and run as well as he has, is pretty damn impressive. So... yeah, it's insane. Kurt is such an underrated talent. And a driver that you can always rely on to keep the car in one piece, bring it home, race smart out on track. And, yeah. I wish Kurt would win another championship. Me too. Me too. I don't think he's that caliber of driver anymore. I think he's a solid, like, top 10 to, like, 11th to 14th place driver. Truex trying again. I mean, I appreciate the effort, Truex, but it's not going to be enough. We've been down this road before. I just overdrove the corner. It's my fault. Alright, fine. Fine. Fine, that was... I'll take the L. Why'd I shift the fourth there?
Careful, still there.
Hold on to your knuckle sandwiches, because it got interesting all of a sudden. Imagine if he had a 1998 type season. Monster Energy stocks would have sorts all. That would have been glorious. I'm always up for that. This is a bit of a problem, because when I was doing practice race stuff, by the time I pitted, I had at least a second lead, so this is not what I want to happen. This gives Truex so much more opportunity to be faster, and that freaking corner is the death of me. I hate that. That's the one corner on the track I hate that they gain so much time on me. Yeah, I am overheating. That could be a problem too. I'm when I pit, I'm gonna make that adjustment. I'm gonna lower the grill tape. That's just the default setup and like what it sets to. But yeah, it could be messing it up. Do you have a Gorin or Earnhardt season? Depends. I guess it depends on the driver and like what the career was like up to that point. Because obviously Earnhardt's like whole, like by the time he won the 500, I think he felt like his life was sort of complete. Like he accomplished everything he needed to in Cup, and kind of the rest of the year he kind of suffered because I just don't think he had the right mentality. And he was still, oh god, that's. I was gonna say we really
All clear, no
break late, but it worked out anyways. It's so frustrating because like we are just about even. Like, other than that one hairpin corner, like we can keep up with them just about everywhere else on the track. We closed in a lot there. Not bad, 203. That's what I was saying about this not being easy. I guess I made it look easy, but like they're really freaking tough. I mean, if they were just a little bit slower in that hairpin, everywhere else on the track they would be like perfect.
All clear.
I guess I am driving the car so hard it's over here. I guess that's true. I guess. I didn't think I was that fast. Oh, thoughts on him winning the SRX race? That was awesome. I like that. Really happy he was able to kind of get the win. It was a really good feel-good moment. I mean, seeing him there with his daughters, and they were like crying and stuff. I mean, even Newman was getting emotional, which I've never seen him get like that. So I mean, it really meant a lot to him. So it was a great moment. I couldn't even be salty about it. That was just beautiful. Well, we're right there. We're a lot closer than what we were doing before. So that's, I guess, a plus. This is what I meant earlier in the stream, where this is going to be really freaking tough because me and Trex are, like, it feels like we're even. I mean, it's insane. It's insane I'm running this fast with default setup. I'm only like a second off from like a custom setup. That's insane. Once Truex catches lap traffic, then it's going to get interesting. I'm hoping we could pass him before then, because I really would like to just pass him on just insane race skill and not just lap traffic, because that would make it wouldn't. I wouldn't feel complete with that type of win. That was a decent last corner. I mean, we're so freaking close to catching him. Just not, like, close enough. No. I pushed it too much. It finally happened. It took a long time for it to happen, but we finally messed it up. This is fucking hard. It's so freaking hard. I'm trying. I know I lost a little bit of time there. I'm gonna have to pit here pretty soon, in about 5 or 4 laps from now. Actually, we're catching lap traffic, so that might be just what we need, because I'm gonna have a really hard time trying to catch him, because I lost like a second there after one of those corners last lap.
Clear all around.
I've tried all different ways to go faster through that corner. I just can't do it. I tried second gear, I tried first gear, I tried even cutting the grass. I still lose time. I mean, it is... I don't know, they just have just supernatural grip. But they're catching lap traffic, so this is our chance to cheese the lead here in Wisconsin. That's actually a perfect terminology for all of this.
Manage our tire wear a little, okay?
Yep, as I figured, he's getting held up in lap traffic. Here we go. Here we go. Lap traffic has come to save the day. Alrighty.
Look ahead for me. Clear outside.
We'll try to gap them a little bit before we have to pit here, because we're going to have to pit
All clear.
in like probably 2 laps if I had to bet.
Go easy on the tires.
Can't stand I can't look back at certain corners. But yeah, we gapped them. This is good, because during the pit cycle, we're going to lose time for some reason. So it's really important we build up this gap now, just in case something weird happens. That was an awful corner.
Gotta take care of those tires.
To left front. It is gone.
You're wearing out the rubber.
My strategy is basically stay out as long as I can, because they're always gonna pit later than me, because it seems like their tires are just a lot better than mine, which is why I put mine to more grip. But we're gonna stay out 1 more lap, and then we're gonna pit, because we're gonna barely make it to the around the next lap before that left front goes kaboom. So that's my plan. We built up a 7-second gap. Good lord, the lap traffic has just completely destroyed this funky flow of the race, yo. I'm sorry. Why is Doom in 36th game? Come on. He's not that bad on road courses to be barely running ahead of Cody Ware.
Go easy on on the tires.
But Wiki, please let me go by. Nice pizza car. Alright, there we go. Yeah, like I said, we're not going to stay out any longer past this point, because we're going to blow a tire if we do that, so we're going to pit this lap. We built up a pretty nice lead on Chase, just in case something weird happens. Perfect. Alright, we're pitting this lap.
Slow down.
Could have went a little bit faster, but it's okay. 4 tires and fuel. Phew. We'll be out in the way. We'll lower the tape too. See if that helps us out. Ugh. Long pit road. See what if do a Heat 5 online championship series. That's not a bad idea. Back in the Heat 3 days, at the end of the streams, I would always do like a 13% race with like 4 times wear, and I guess that's technically like our like little like championship series race. I don't know, but it was fun to do back then. But we did something kind of like that. So Kurt is 12th. Yeah, he's 12th. Yeah, everybody will be pitting here pretty soon. Okay, we see a couple people pit. So, that's not too bad. It's gonna... I think I saw Larson. I don't think Larson ever properly rebounded from his lap 1 kerfuffle with me. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I mean, as far as oil temp's concerned, it's not overheating, so that's good. We're gaining a bit on the leader, but I don't know if that's because of lap traffic or we're just that much faster. Hopefully Kurt stays in the top 10. He's running 7th now, but I don't. Nah, he didn't pit yet, so he's still. Yeah, he might still be screwed. Got more people down pit road, which is good. Now we just need to know when Chase pits. Which at some point he passed Truex, so that sucks. Oh, he's down pit road. Okay, that's good. Now the biggest deciding factor is when will he get out of pit road. It looks like he's... We're going to beat him out of pit road. Holy shit. I did not expect that. Yeah. Wow. That worked out perfectly. And we're going to lap Joey Logano. What a good day. We're going to lead the race. We're going to lap Joey Logano in the process. What a good day. I mean, we really cycled out ahead of him. Like, holy... Okay, Truex took second. Hooray. Wow, okay. I guess the undercut worked. When I was doing this off camera, the undercut didn't work at all. Alright, I guess Truex is just gonna get second today. I'm fine with that. I guess he's gonna win. That makes me very happy. Now, how many more cars can we lap before the end of the race? We were like up to like 33rd before. I don't know where we're at now. Really messing up the corners now. Truex is starting to close in on me. Yeah. I mean, just about everybody, literally everybody pitted before me, so they're all gonna have 2 to 3 lap fresher tires. The Truex is starting to close in on me, but you know we got a 10-second lead nearly, so we got a big old buffer to not sweat over. Don't know where Kurt's at. I think he's in the top 10. He might not. Probably is like around 12th. So that's where I'm gonna expect him to be. Did I see a car sideways down pit road? I don't know if I did. It sure looked like something was some hijinks were going on down pit road. Oh my god, we're gonna lap up to 25th. What is this? Maybe there was AI drivers that got held up on pit road? I guess that's a possibility. I mean, pit road is very, very narrow here, so it would make sense for that to happen.
Still there.
William Byron is 24th. Oh my god. I mean, I guess Bubba running this bad at a road course is pretty accurate, but Byron? I don't know, it's just weird.
Nobody out back. Still there.
I didn't even think of that. 24th is 24th. I didn't even think of that.
Nobody out back.
Good point. That's Michael McDowell. So we are very close to lapping half the field. And after him, it's... I mean, that'll pretty much be it, because there is really no one in our sights for quite a long time.
10 to go, next time by.
I do wonder, though. I mean, the battle for second's getting interesting. Chase is only about a second and a half back. So I'm assuming lap traffic is playing a factor in all of this. So we're going to keep on the lookout for that track position change. So obviously 4th and 5th are just way out of the realm of possibility. I should have shifted there, but I didn't. Go to the side of McDowell, pass him, no problem. And with that, I mean, we're not going to really have anyone to lap for probably the majority of the race now, or the remainder of it. 20th is about to hit the finish line now, so I don't know how many seconds that is, but probably 15 seconds if I had to guess. Well, this race was kind of meh. Kind of meh. I mean, it was kind of challenging for a bit there, and then with that pit cycle going through, I mean, it kind of really spread things out and made it a lot easier for us, which I didn't expect. We caught lap traffic a lot faster than what I was expecting. That's another thing, too. It's hard to really anticipate what you're going to get with these races in the heat games. Even in practice, like, this isn't really going at all how my practice race went, unless I just magically gotten better since I last played it yesterday. So I don't know if that's the case, or what exactly, but I don't know, I like it. We doing good. Those make me wonder now. If Truex wins the real-life race today, then that means in the 3 of our 10 attempts, the game would predicted the winner 30% of the time, which is a pretty decent stat, all things considered. But that's if Truex wins. If not, then it'll be 20%. Oh, it's almost 7, and it's 7.1. So all of a sudden it went from like a second or two to 7. So I don't know what on earth transpired. But something bad must have occurred. Is it just me? Or when you get into such a zone, like the engine noises and the being off the throttle, it all just gets very soothing. I don't know, it's weird. But just listening to the game and just the engine, it's just, it's weirdly satisfying. And I'm not really like much of a car guy, so the fact that I get this like those weird like feelings, that's like, it's just, it's fascinating. Engine ASMR. I guess it's somewhat like it. It's getting really freaking hot in this room now all of a sudden, so the temperature must have went up like 15 degrees since I started streaming. About to catch this lap car, so something interesting is about to go down. We're going to find out who we're going to lap next. Take your grill tape off and now your own guitar. That's true. Oh, now I'm even more confused. I don't understand that at all. I don't know how that makes sense. My room, that's weird. If I win, I should get KFC. That's not a bad idea. But it's so expensive. I don't want to do it. Unless someone literally pays me to go get KFC, I guess I will. But I don't want anyone to do that, though. I don't want to put that burden on anyone. The next person we're about to lap is Christopher Bell in the 20, who I think is 20th. So we're going to get another numerology connection here, which is adorable. KFC breast original or extra crispy? No, I'm a very simple person. I just basically get like their chicken strips and secret recipe fries, and I guess a root beer. I mean, that's really about the extent of it. I'm a very simple person, so I'm never really the one that just gets like a big, you know, big old meal. Only Cockroach Rebel. This is probably the last car we're going to lap, as I'm just making it a lot harder on myself than I need to actually get around them. We should actually clear them now. This should be the last spot we'll gain on them here. Or the last car will lap, because as you saw, there's like lap cars going through like turn 2, so we're a bit too far back to make up those spots. But Matt is 5th, so that's cool. Don't know where everybody else is running, but Truex is still holding on to 2nd by, what, 10 seconds over Chase Elliott, all because I guess he pitted early? I guess. Which fundamentally destroyed Chase's chance to get in 2nd. Well, something's going on for the battle for 2nd. Chase just gained a 2nd on him randomly. So I guess lap traffic had something to do with it, but now it went up to 10th, so I don't know. Seven seconds now is the gap. Now all of a sudden Bowman is right there. What is going on back there? I don't know what is happening, but something's happening back there. The KFC car run on watermelon juice. Oh my god. I guess not. We're on lap 59 is 62. Sorry, I've been looking at the leaderboard too much, because that's really like the only interesting thing going on in the race right now. It's just seeing who gets 2nd. Now Bowman takes over 3rd. Chase Elliott is gone. What the hell happened to him? I don't know. Where did he go? Wasn't he in 3rd? What happened to Chase Elliott? Is he down pit road or something? Like, what the hell happened to him? That's Custer. Don't see any other cars on track. I don't know what happened to Chase Elliott. He just disappeared. Date 500 would like that. I mean, that just completely destroyed Chase's chances of getting 2nd, if there was any. I mean, Truex looks like he's got it on lockdown. What is this? Now it's like, now we got second, or we got third, fourth, and fifth all under a blanket. Truex is 8 seconds ahead of that. I am assuming probably lap traffic. If you look at the map, it's probably lap traffic. Ugh. Must be Harvick messing with Chase. It might. I know I did see Harvick in a top 5 for a couple minutes there, so it's a possibility he might have done something. God, that part of the track is like, it looks like it's paved with how many tire marks there are. My God. Two to go.
2 laps to go.
Right? I actually see that big group of cars in front of me, so we might actually lap more cars than I thought. It's going to be close, but it's going to be possible. Well, if anything, lap traffic really, really screwed this race up. Because I know Truex was just about as fast as me. But being caught up in lap cars, pitting much later than me really just hurt his chances to catch up with me. Damn, we're about to lap Ryan Blaney, who is, I believe, a 19th. We're about to lap BJ McLeod a second time. That's going to be even more disgusting if we actually get to that point. What? That was some big old smoke there. There's Austin Dillon in 18th. So I guess that's why there's so much tire marks from that corner. Yeah, we're about to lap people a second time. Ryan Preece is having a awful day.
Still there.
We lap one more car, but yeah, through the final corner. We're going to be heading into white flag time. And it's going to be official here. One lap to go. What I did not expect it to play out quite like this. Now our tires are finally gotten worn. We're good. I think we have one more car to lap. I think that's not Harvick, is it? That might be Briscoe? No, that's Busher. Yeah, okay. Well. Yeah, he started up front, too. Be interesting to see the results and see where everybody shaked out after all this. Get to the... There we go. Get by him. Oh, that's Almirola. Never mind. I was wrong. Wrong person. Get by him. That's 16, or that's 15 on the lead lap, technically. Huh, that's Eric Jones in 14. Well, I gotta wake myself up because I gotta do my dance. That's gonna be interesting. Can I get the music cue on time, though? That's another good question. Shut up, Tony. Last corner, we'll keep Jones on lead lap for pity, I guess, but we'll win at Road America. Yeah! That was perfect! Perfectly timed, yes! Oh, that's beautiful. That was beautiful. I'm more pumped up for that than anything. Last couple of times I kept flubbing it up, but we got the disco down. Can we roll the car? No. Well, that was uneventful. I wanted to flip the car over hitting a sand trap, but that didn't really happen. Ooh. Thank you, Sprinter, for the 20. I appreciate that. Hell yeah. Thank you so much. That's really nice of you, man. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Ow. That's freaking sweet. I appreciate that. Do a drift. Can't really do a drift with these cars. It just wants to kick out too much. Yeah, it just doesn't... Oh, I wanted to flip! Come on! I wanted to flip that! Come on, car. I know you got in you to flip. Please, just give me one flip. Go! Okay. Damn it. I'm gonna do it one more time. I'm gonna do it one more time. Come on, car. Maybe I need a little bit more speed. No. No, that's not... I don't need more speed into the wall. There, we're gonna be barreling into this first corner. We better flip on this damn sand trap. We've gotten very close 2 times now. Ah! Alright. Fine. That was, yeah, about, it was a little bit, it was close to 2 hours. I mean, it felt really long, but it really wasn't. Nice camera angle there. But take a look at the victory celebration with our reverse vitiligo Greg Biffle. I don't know. And Chase Knight with the fast lap 203.2. Will lead 35 of the 62 laps, so more than half the race. And Kyle Busch started 40th, got to 15th. Huh. Cole Custer. I believe it's a Cole Custer. To finish last. That's funny. Larson got 9th after all that. Not bad. So, it's Truex. Yeah, that was almost exactly 2 hours. How did I get a 100-minute race? How the hell? Maybe there's more yellows? I don't know. But that clearly took a lot longer than I was doing in practice races. So how did that make sense? I don't know. Kurt got 12th, of course. Chase got 11th. What happened to him? He must have pitted again? Maybe, but, like, that doesn't make any sense. I don't know what happened to him. Kurt gets 12th. That's almost about the typical Kurt Busch finish. Brad 13th. Eric Jones 14th. We did lap Kyle Busch, but I never saw him. I know we lapped Almirola. I don't know. I guess we lapped him at some point. I just didn't notice it, but yeah, 14 on lead lap. And we were pretty close to lapping Kurt and Brad and Chase Elliott. Huh. Weird. Well, with all that said, I guess we'll go back to the main menu. I guess that'll be it. A slightly shorter stream, just by like maybe a half hour. But that was a lot easier than I thought. I mean, for a while there, it was pretty damn tough. So I guess the lap cars really messed things up. It was not like that when I practiced. Like, I don't know what changed, but yeah, I don't know. But apparently the game thinks Truex is going to win, which I am always up for a Truex win, so we'll see. The game is going to be right, and if that is the case, then there'll be a 3 out of 10 of those chances occurring, 30% likelihood of this game predicting stuff, which will be actually a pretty damn good ratio. So I'm hoping Truex wins for my biased self and for the stats of this game predicting stuff. So we will see. But for now, I guess that'll do it for me in the stream. Thank you, everybody, for watching and tuning in, especially on 4th of July holiday weekend. I really appreciate it. There was like 50+ people watching at one point, which is absolutely insane. I really appreciate it. Just thank you, as always, for people tuning in, especially to, BC Wizzle for his channel membership. Really appreciate that. And as well as Sprinter for his $20, which, again, is always very much appreciated and does mean a lot. So, thank you. Thank you guys for tuning in, watching. I really appreciate it. Hopefully the race is good today. I'm imagining it's going to probably be good, but I don't know. Hopefully Day 500's here. I haven't seen him in chat all day, so I'm assuming he's out with family for 4th of July stuff. But usually he always streams the races, so I'm kind of curious if he's actually going to stream the race today or not. I don't know. I might have to check his Discord. Maybe he posted something there and I didn't see it. But either way, that'll do it for me. I'll be doing this another stream on Thursday for Throwback Thursday with Thunder 04 career mode. Obviously, more the same videos throughout the week with NASCAR 8 and World of Outlaws sprint cars. So I'll be back on the grind of that, so to speak. Even though I've been on the grind with that for over a month now, with they're close to a month, I think. I'm not sure, but yeah. Either way, I'll do it for me. Thanks everybody for stopping by, chatting, talking. Appreciate it. I'll see you all next video and all that good stuff. See you all later, and yeah, as always, have a good day and have a